How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Constantly Varied Fitness. Today we're going to talk about the importance of pre- and post-workout nutrition. Now when it comes to food, the main thing we're going to focus on are our macronutrients, which are protein, carbohydrates, and fat. Protein are the main building block for our muscles and organs, so we make sure that we're getting a sufficient amount of protein, whether your goal is to gain muscle, you don't care if you lose muscle, wherever you're at, you want to make sure you're getting a good amount of protein in you. Carbohydrates are our body's main source of energy. Depending on what type of carb you eat, which we're going to get into a little bit in just a minute, there's a simple carb or complex carb will determine if it's a sudden burst of energy like a sugar rush or a more sustained energy source throughout your day. And again, we're going to get into that in just in 1 minute. But next, we have fats. Fats are mostly used for the metabolic processes in our body, just regulating certain things and making sure our body is functioning to its most optimal. So make sure that even though we stay away from fats, healthy fats are still very important to get in. Don't scare away from fats entirely, but they are also used as a backup energy source as well. Now when it comes to our pre-workout meal, we want something that's going to help fuel us for all the stuff that we have ahead of us in our workout. Depending on if you have a shorter workout, maybe an hour or less, or a longer workout, anything from 2 hours or more, will determine what type of carbohydrate I recommend you having. So if you were having a shorter end workout, an hour or less in the gym or outside doing your workout, what you want to consume is something more so of a simple carbohydrate. So whether that be a dairy product, whether that be fruit, things along those lines that are going to have high in sugar and they're going to give you a quick spike in energy are going to help give you that quick burst that you need to attack a more shorter, intense type workout. There are other types of simple carbs like there's candy, there's plenty of other foods out there that are very high in sugar that are like processed. Those will give you energy, obviously. Everyone's heard of a sugar rush, but that's not ideal. Your body's not going to process it as well, and it's going to fuel you as well as it would if you were getting a whole food source. So things like bananas, apples, yogurt, something along those lines are a very great choice to have before a 45, 30, or an hour long workout in that time range. Now, if you're having a longer workout, whether it be an hour and a half or more, you want to be having a complex carbohydrate which can give you more energy throughout the long period of time and not that quick spike that you would if you were to have a high sugary product. So things along those lines include whole wheat type of items. They include sweet potatoes, yams, oats, things like that that are going to help fuel you for a longer period of time. There are a huge list of them. I can't think of all on the top of my head. There's quinoa, there's beans, things like that are going to help you stay fueled and energized for 2 or more hours in the gym. Now, even though carbohydrates are the most important part before your workout, you can also have a small amount of protein with it too to help get some amino acids in your body. A BCA product that you like to take, that you like to sip on before during your workout, you can have that as well. I highly recommend staying away from fats because fats slow down your metabolism, and if you have too many fats before your workout, it's kind of counterproductive and your body's kind of slowing back down again. So try to stay away from too many fatty options before your workout. Now, post-workout nutrition. What I recommend is always getting a protein source, whether you did an hour or more of just weight training or you did an hour of just running or just swimming, whatever it is. Protein is a great building block that you need to have for your muscles to rebuild, grow, maintain, whatever you're looking to achieve. So always have a protein source after your workouts. Now, when it comes to carbohydrates, there is different ways you can go with this. Simple carbs, so something sugary, is not a bad option. You will still receive benefits and it'll still help move that protein source into your muscles and help get everything where it needs to go. But if you are someone that's looking to lose weight, maintain weight, cut, burn fat, whatever you're looking for, 9 times out of 10, most people will need to have a complex carb after their workout. That is most ideal, and that'll help you, stay lean, feel full longer, and not have that spike again. And all of a sudden, in an hour, you want to have another big meal after your workout. So usually, unless you are someone that's trying to bulk, I highly recommend having a complex carb with that protein source. Now, when it comes to fats post-workout, again, like I mentioned, for your post-workout, fats slow down your metabolism. It slows down everything in your body. So if you're going to have a fat source, again, have a healthy one, and I would stay away from having too much of it. So if you're someone that likes nuts, have a small handful of nuts post-workout. If you're someone that likes avocado, have a fourth or a half avocado, nothing more than that. Definitely keep that low. The most important thing you want to get after your workout is a good protein source, maybe like a fist size of a protein and a handful size of a carb source. Alright guys, that is my video on pre and post-workout nutrition. Again, this is something that works for me personally, and I've seen it work for others as well, and many other people that I've seen online follow this type of way of pre and post-workout nutrition. I recommend trying it out for maybe a few days, a week, see how you feel. If it doesn't work, let me know. Leave something down below in the comment sections. You can always play with it and see what works for you individually. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe for plenty more. If you don't already, follow us on Constantly Varied Fitness on Instagram. We'll see you guys next time.